pulse from you guys. Are your areas shut down?
Yeah.
What do you mean shut down?
Like,
Refine.
are you able to get out and about? Are you told to pretty much be in your houses? Where are you at?
Here in Ohio, our governor told us that if you need to go get groceries, and it's really a need, go. But only those that are police officers, nurses, doctors, pharmacists, and grocery workers are to be out and about. My daughter, Jessica, is a pharmaceutical tech. They ended up telling her to get a photocopy of her certificate to show that she's a pharmaceutical tech. And they're in the process of making a brand new identification card for her job, so that if she does get stopped, if things get worse than what they are now, where nobody can go anywhere, then she's able to show that card. And they are administering those cards as well, I heard, to nurses and doctors, just in case. It's a just in case situation. So,
right.
Yeah.
Right. What about where you're at, Mark? Oh, sorry, Sherry.
That's fine.
Well, I don't know. We haven't got. I get an email every day from the governor, I guess it is, and he gives updates on different things. Happy for the money coming to everybody. Bring that money on in there, Mr. Trump. But as far as being shut down, no, we're not shut down at all. As a matter of fact, I'm still going up every day at noon and getting my senior meal, free lunch. My dad said never turn down a free lunch, so they offer the seniors a free meal lunch. So I figure what out of 30, let's see, what do you got? 20 days, give or take, in the month. There may be 3 meals that have pork in it, so the rest of them are pretty good, but there's also 3 other elderly people that live near me that we're friends with. So I also pick their meals up every day and bring them to them. But no, I mean, it's pretty busy out there. As a matter of fact, you got to be careful where you go, because it's so busy that, you get caught up in traffic. So no, it's not shut down here at all. Oh, they are stopping. We live on the coast, and our economy is based on tourists, and they have shut down as of yesterday all short-term rentals, which all along the beach and around the area people make their money. Of course, it's like a $2,000 or $3,000 a week to rent a place right on the beach, and all that's shut down. But the beaches aren't shut down. I mean, you're still allowed to go out there and everything. So better be, because I'm going.
Yeah, I would too. Sherry, what were you going to say?
Just the little town of Ripley is shut down, which is about 15 miles from us. And then 15 miles that way is Holly Springs. And my son works there, and he said they got notification in Holly Springs that they were shutting everything down except essential areas, and they were going to enforce it by the police. They were going to pick people up and fine them.
Wow.
So, but his job is essential. So that was one thing. And then Bob was looking at his papers and looking online, and he said, whatever they do, he said, I'm a merchant marine. He said, so, if he's traveling to and from, having to get on those boats or whatever, they call them up in emergencies and
right.
stuff. Those riots back in the 60s, he was a merchant marine, and he, would go back and forth to the river. So,
well, John's job is considered essential as an insurance adjuster. I don't know why. I mean, I guess to keep things going when there's issues, but we're seeing here in Amarillo, I mean, they've asked people they've closed down restaurants and bars and gyms, and on the list was massage parlors. I don't know how many we have of those, but anyway, but I was out yesterday. I was out yesterday because I was so frustrated in my garden. My okra sprouts look so good, and I didn't check them for 2 days and they were gone. So I have some sort of insect that must have eaten them. And so I was very frustrated, and I ran to the store to get some seed, and our store Lowe's, which is a franchise of Walmart, I believe, and it was so packed out. It's a construction supply garden center, and you couldn't tell that anything different was going on. So, and our stores are actually the shelves aren't full, but whereas they were completely empty, there are a few things on the shelves right now, John said. So
Yeah.
anyway, that's what's going on here in the different parts of the country represented right here, So right here, we've got just a few corners of the U.S., a few parts of the U.S., so you know what's going on in our cities.
We are richly blessed to bring you what we believe is the fullest, most diverse, yet up-to-date progressive teachings, discussion, and prayer programming you can find anywhere on this planet. Be sure to take the tour of the MessianicLambRadio.com website. I'm Susan Hoogie, thanking you for joining us on the Messianic Lamb Video Network.
We'll be dancing in the street.